England's newest long-distance footpath, the Wolds Way in Yorkshire, was opened today after 15 years of bitter argument between ramblers and landowners over the route. The path runs for 80 miles from the Humber to the North Sea. So intense is the so-called War of the Wolds that there were 2 opening ceremonies today, as John Thorne reports.
At the heart of the bitterness is the medieval village of Warham Percy, bypassed by the footpath, despite the ramblers' argument that it's the gem of the walk. Many walkers blamed Lord Middleton, who owns some 12,000 acres along the route. And when he was invited to carry out the official footpath opening, that was the final insult. But Lord Middleton says there shouldn't be such a division.
The idea that there are 2 sides, landowners and walkers are on different sides of the fence, is rubbish.
So, as the small band of official guests trudged off in the rain, several hundred rebel ramblers were gathering on the Wolds Way some miles away for an alternative opening ceremony. And the walkers' defiance was explained by a former junior government minister, Lord Melchett.
Footpaths are being lost, being ploughed up, being obstructed by barbed wire, stiles are being knocked down, bridges burnt, you name it, we've got that problem to face.
But it's an opportunity to thumb a nose at the class that have always had control in the countryside.
Today was an opportunity for the people who are going to use the Wolds Way to celebrate its opening, and that's what we've been doing, and we've had a great day.
I declare the Wolds Way open.
And that's all from me for tonight. Good night.
Good evening. Well, some central and eastern parts of England have had a fair soaking of rain today from this front, which has been very reluctant to clear away eastwards. But we still think it'll clear the east coast by the morning, with dry weather following from the west. So for England and Wales tomorrow, it's going to be a fairly dry and bright day. But for Scotland and Northern Ireland, with this feature running fairly quickly northeastwards, I think you're going to be in for some showery outbreaks of rain. But let's have a look at tonight's weather first. And we've still got the rain here over central and eastern parts of England, but we still think it will slowly clear from the west, but it's going to take all night before it finally clears this eastern coast here. And for the rest of the country, it's a dry night, quite a cold one too, particularly in northern parts there. And then for tomorrow, well, you might have some mist and fog patches in some of these central and southern parts initially, but they'll clear during the morning. And for England and Wales, it's going to be a fairly dry and bright day. There may well be some showers in northwestern parts of England and Wales. But for Scotland and Northern Ireland, starting off quite dry there and bright in these eastern areas. But soon on during the morning, you're going to get some showery outbreaks of rain getting into western Scotland and Northern Ireland, and then spreading fairly quickly across into eastern Scotland by the afternoon and clearing up from these northwestern parts. And it may affect the northwest of England for a time as well. That's it. Good evening.
Me again. I'm doing this trailer for charity, and I just thought you'd like to know that I'm getting absolutely no money at all for the next 10 seconds. Here it is. Carrott Slib, BBC1, 10:50 tonight. Mind you, at 10:50, I'll be earning a fortune.
And now on BBC1, the Saturday film. Julie Christie and Fritz Weaver star in Demon Seed. On BBC Two shortly, the Hitchcock season continues with Daphne du Maurier's Rebecca, starring Laurence Olivier and Joan Fontaine. And in a few moments here on BBC One, Carrott Slib, a new series with Jasper Carrott.
Programmes for Sunday evening include at 7:15, The Scalphunters, a light-hearted western starring Burt Lancaster as a fur trader whose stock is stolen by hostile Indians.
I started out in life a prosperous, good-looking trapper. And now, by God, I ain't even got a slave no more.
In Solo at 8:55, an unexpected windfall inspires Gemma, with Sebastian's help, to take to the road in a big way. At 9:25, that's Life. This week, the team revealed the results of a recent survey of men's underwear.
What about really baggy boxer shorts? Oh no, disgusting, disgusting. Old boys wear those.
With Heart of the Matter at 10:25, Will Tomorrow Work at 11 o'clock, and Phil Silvers as Sergeant Bilko at 11:25. These are programmes for Sunday evening on BBC One.
And now this Saturday night continues with the brand new series that Jasper Carrott insists we've all been waiting for. Carrott's Lib.
That's the best joke I know. Will you just excuse me just for a while? It's at this point in the evening I have to sort of break off and welcome a few million gate crashers. Okay. Good evening, and welcome to the first of 7 shows coming to you live from Shepherd's Bush Theatre. Firstly, I would like to make this particular point clear, that what you are about to see is entirely off the cuff. The idea being that nothing has been planned, so nothing can go wrong. It's all ad-libbed and entirely unrehearsed. We intend to take full advantage of the live format and capitalise upon pure spontaneity and unpredictability. Well, we're fortunate to start in a week heavy with very newsworthy items. There were the businessmen who bought Woolworths this week, have changed their minds but couldn't do anything about it because they'd lost the receipt. They're going to make a film about the jury who left the girly magazine in the jury room called 12 Randy Men.